sharp and shiny because it's actually gonna rain in here. Welcome. No, that's too over the top. Welcome to PARISMAS for day 9. We're getting there. Anyway, today's video is gonna be based on the high points of my life, the lowest points of my life. Go. At the end of this video, there will be a question of the day. But I said it right this time. Let's get started. I think I'm gonna start with the lowest points in my life, just to start off on a low note and we can get higher and higher. One of the lows of my life was when I thought I should turn my back on one of my best friends so then I could stay friends with my other one. I was kind of in a situation where I was forced to choose between the two, and I ended up losing them both, and that person didn't really accept me for who I am. They wanted me to kind of fall into that trend of going a bit skanky, if I'm allowed to say that. So yeah, I was just kind of being peer pressured into not having certain friends so then she could have me all to herself. I was left there. I had no friends and it sucked. My tip for you, if you're going through a situation where you're kind of in the middle, you've got one group of friends and then another, if one of them is pressuring you to get rid of the other friends, then I'd probably turn the tables and get rid of them, because a proper friend would accept you for who you are and not make you choose between friends. That is an important lesson. Some people are just mean. I've went through so many friends, it really sucks. I just felt like no one liked me. I ruined all of the friendships I had just to try and seem like cool.
It didn't work.
When I started year 8, I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna find my best friends on the first day of school. That didn't happen.
At all.
I didn't make my group of friends until I started year 9. So that was a year of me being like, oh my god, I've got no friends. So yeah, that was a low, very low point in my life. On to the next point. Now this one might come to a bit of a shocker to you guys, but a really low point was when I started my health journey. So I had no idea what I was doing. I was getting influenced by so many different things. They were all wrong. No one that I was looking at had any degrees in health and stuff. They were all just people just trying to influence people like me. And I ended up losing a lot of weight because I was just so confused and I wasn't doing anything right. And that was not good at my age, at the age of, I don't know if it's 13 or 14. Not good to be losing that much weight, but I'm up there now and I'm almost at my goal. It's going great. It's hard at this age when you're getting influenced by so many different things telling you to do this diet, do that. So I took a week break. I didn't go on any social media. I don't need this in my life. I want to make decisions based on myself, and that really helped me get to where I am today. Having a cleanse from your phone if you feel like you're being pressured into lots of stuff is great. If you're having body image issues like I was, it can be really hard because you feel like you want to look a certain way and then everything will be amazing. Well, it doesn't always work that way because you don't see it. You just see all these negative thoughts come into your brain. I was kind of just getting told, no, Paris, you're doing this wrong. Paris, you look too skinny. I got no advice on how to fix it. So that's what made me want to start YouTube. I wanted to help people if they're going through body image stuff or they want to be healthy, even though I'm clearly not in university studying health and stuff. But I wanted to share my experience so people can relate to it and they can take something from it. That's all I want, and that's all I can ask for, is that I can just help maybe a few people not go through what I went through, because it was not fun. How I kind of came over that, I'll do a full video on this maybe another time. I discovered one influencer, and at the time I thought she was cool, and I was watching all her Snapchat. I got these bad vibes from her. I could tell she was getting paid to promote certain things that I know a normal person wouldn't really say, do this, it is working so well for me. No it is not, I'm tricking you all. That's the big thing with people these days. You don't know what's real and what's not. So make decisions based on your own feelings. So I was like, no.
Cutting you out.
Get out of my life. No. And then I discovered Sarah's Day. She honestly just changed my whole outlook and everything. I could trust her. I feel like I can understand her a lot more, and I know she's not encouraging kids to follow these diets because they're not gonna get you anywhere. Also, I didn't realize what my goal was. I just wanted to see the visual changes. It's completely flipped around, and now I'm like, I want to gain weight. I'm at the point now where I actually feel really confident in my body, my mindset, everything is going great. And I used to think if I just look good on the outside, doesn't matter, I'm just going to be happy. But honestly, your mental thoughts play a massive role. If you're not happy, then don't do it. Change what you're doing. It's not worth it if you're going to be sad all the time like I was. Another low point in my life was when I started year 8 and I had no self-confidence. I felt worthless, I felt ugly. I just thought I was just following all of these trends and stuff, and like I would compare myself to photos of my friends and I'd think like, oh my god, she's so perfect and pretty and I'm just so ugly. Like, I think I had depression for a bit. Some people won't believe me. There was a point in my life when I was really, really sad all the time. I like couldn't even hold a conversation with someone. I'd just be so quiet and I didn't say anything. I kept everything to myself, which was really bad. I'm kidding. Because it's supposed to be PARISMAS, happy times, and I'm almost here crying. So that was a horrible point in my life when I just didn't like anything about myself, and I lost all my friends and like just my personality, and cut it out, Paris. Anyway, my advice to getting over that, if you're feeling worthless, is to again like take a cleanse from your phone if that's what's affecting you. Spend time around people and also talk to someone about it. It took me like over 6 months to finally like talk about it, and my friends that I have now, they've like helped me so much, just gain my confidence back, and now I am me again. Freaking thirsty. Now my last one isn't so serious and like isn't gonna make me almost cry, but it is not learning from my heartbreak. You know, I haven't been the best with relationships. I haven't really got a love life. I would date someone, break up with them, my best friend would date them, I'd date their crush, do this stuff. I'd kind of fall for boys around this age, and I know that it's not gonna last. I now understand that like most of them, majority of them, are just like looking for nudes, all that jazz, making out, and like I value my first kiss so much. You might think doesn't matter, it's just a first kiss. Well, to me, it's like a massive deal. I was like, no, I really need a boyfriend. No, Paris, you don't need a boyfriend to be happy. If you're around the age of 14 or a bit younger, don't stress about having a boyfriend, because it's most likely not gonna last. Not to be a Debbie Downer, I don't think most of them know exactly what they want. They're not at the point where they're wanting to settle down with someone. They kind of want to experiment. And I'm not an experiment, honey. So I'm just waiting until maybe 18, 19, 20, when the guys have gone through puberty and they're a lot more mature. That's why I think I go for older men. Now, on to the happy subject. What are the high points in my life? My voice is really high. A great high point, a recently one, is that even English? Is getting my first job. You know, I applied for so many jobs, I got rejected thousands of times, and then I applied at Subway 3 times, didn't hear back from them for like 6 months. My friend who works there said, do you still want to have a job because Subway looking for people? I was like, yes please. So I got an interview, got the trial, got the job, and I love my job, love it. It's made me work harder in class. It's just been an all-round beneficial experience. A recent one, on the 23rd of November, I landed my back handspring on a trampoline by myself. I wanted to achieve this for a year, and when I got it, honestly, it was the happiest moment of my life. One day I was almost crying because I was so angry at myself, I could not get it. I just had a mental block. When you start going back, I was like, no, we can't do this, we're gonna die. Also, another high point is just like,
in general,
is how I've managed to turn my life around from that depressed stage, no self-confidence, not knowing what I'm doing, to now when I feel like I'm actually helping people, I'm doing something with my life. I've got a job, I'm working hard in school, I am like starting a YouTube channel, and things are just going great. There's always gonna be some days where something bad's gonna happen and I'm gonna feel horrible and I'm gonna like wanna cry. You've gotta have them bad days to enjoy the good days. just like the way I've managed to turn my life around, and that is by just changing your perspective, finding a goal and sticking to it. I've turned all of my bad experiences into something good that has helped me become the person I am today. All of these things I cried about and like hated, I'm like, no. I'm glad that I went through all of them, like boyfriends, because now I know what to avoid and what to look for. And I'm happy that I kind of went through a stage where I didn't like my appearance, because now I really appreciate it and I appreciate my health. Sorry to break it to you loves, but I haven't got much storage left, so this video will be split into two. This video is going to be my highs and lows. PARISMAS day 10 is going to be 5 facts about me that not many people know. Thank you for watching PARISMAS day 9. I hope it was entertaining for you, kind of stirred up some emotions for me, but yep. Question of the day is, what is something you're proud of? It could be drinking 2 liters of water one day, or it could be you did something cool, or you like got a good test. You don't even like, comment below your answer. I'd love to read it. For me, you know mine, so that's about it. Catch ya.